that time of year. Cold season. Well, feel like crap. It's cold season. But I'm on time crunch, so here we are. Tearing the dash apart today. Gauge panel out. And tested everything. Works good. The chassis out there. You can see it right here. Nope, that's my finger. There it is. Cut all the body mounts off today with the torch. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, I'm feeling better. You know, YouTube world, I know you don't care. I was sick. It was real sucky. But it's Sunday. Watch church online this morning. Still had sniffles, but it's okay. I'm back in the shop. Yesterday, I was feeling pretty bad. Dad came over. I didn't film because it wasn't that exciting, but the cab is mounted. She is solid. Factory cab mount on the Dodge chassis. Running board braces. We went with 2x2 heavy wall square tubing, and then re-drilled the bolt holes. Works perfect. Very heavy duty. I still have to pull the cab and finish weld everything, but it's got good heavy tacks on it. Now, where we are at is, as you can see, there's a fan, no radiator. Don't think this thing wants to be air cooled all the way to Florida, so today is the day. Gonna start hacking on the old truck. So factory, first gen radiator, factory, first gen intercooler. Oh yeah. I know it's only November, but Christmas has come early. There are all of the parts to finish this truck. Sorry, I got to take breaks while I choke on my own snot. But yeah, I don't want y'all to see my address, so don't look at that. Sound deadening, all the interior pieces, new emblems, new window seals, new everything to make this thing fresh. So it's getting carpet, it's getting interior, it's getting seat cover, it's getting window seals, door seals, rubber seals, all the seals, so that it can be as airtight as a 49 Ford can be. Yeah, there's your update. We have parts. I had the flu. It sucked real bad. Sun is shining today and it feels good. Soaking in that vitamin D. I don't know why I'm showing you my feet. There's my skin. Soaking in the vitamin D. Blow my nose every 3 seconds. But my body feels good. The truck's ready to be worked on. As of right now, yesterday's goal, cab mounts, done. Today's goal, front clip mounts, core support mounts, trim the frame, cut out all the substructure behind the grill, radiator and intercooler stuff down in there somehow. It's gonna be a tight fit. I really don't want to cut out any more of this factory structure than I have to, because it's all in really good shape. I mean, the hood is in really good shape. The hood latch, everything works. It's tight, it's right. And I really don't want to change Ford stuff, but I don't know if you can see that. That's like 2 inches. That is not enough for a radiator, a fan shroud, and an intercooler. So gonna have to do a little bit of trimming and try and stuff it down in there. There's one of the transcoolers right there. It's gonna have to get moved over there. Whee! Whee! Oh. Huh? 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 Yeah, you did. Midday update. Where are we? We are working on the brakes. So I got firewall marked with the booster needs to go to clear the hood hinge and to clear the engine. So we are getting ready to make a pattern. And by make a pattern, I mean we're gonna use the pattern we already have, firewall insulator. So we will pull this off, stick that to the firewall, draw it out, pull saw, cut it out, boom, bada boom, yeah, done, boom. So, where are we? Front transcooler, factory transcooler. Got a bracket tacked up. This bracket comes off of this bracket, which comes off the core support bar, which is welded to the frame. And then the core support is bolted to the radiator. So I used the factory rubber and the factory mount that went off the core support and just cut the end off, flipped it upside down, bolted it to itself, and then welded the stanchion to that. So this clears the grill barely and still leaves enough room for a AC condenser. Not the factory 93 AC condenser, because that thing is freaking huge, man. But street rod condenser that comes in like a vintage air kit will fit right there. So this side's done as well. You can see the top mount right there. Come on now, focus. There we go. So that's a factory 93 mount on the radiator. I want to leave everything factory that I can, because this is going to be my over-the-road truck. So if there's a problem and I need to go to a parts store, I want to be able to go to a parts store, order a factory part for a factory truck, and it bolts in. I also did not want the radiator and core support and everything bolted to the front clip. That way, if I ever have an issue, I can easily pop the bolts out of the running boards, the one out of the firewall, the one right down there, slide the whole front clip out of the way, and have radiator, fans, cooler, everything bolted to the chassis. When you drive junk, you gotta think long term. This junk's gonna break down at some point, and I need to be able to work on it. So make it easy to work on. So that's that. The day is done. It's time to go out with this fine little thing. Woo, girl! Woo! Woo! Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, it is a beautiful day. I know you're not here. You can't see it, but look at this sunshine. Look at this sunshine. So good. Sun is shining. Not bad for middle of November. Super pumped. So, yeah, I talk about the weather a lot because I'm self-employed. I work outside, and I don't know if you can see this, but my shop is not insulated and does not have heat or air. So I rely on God's good graces to give me some good weather. And today is that day. Great weather. Spent, it's Monday morning. Don't usually work Sundays, but I had the flu last week and it sucked real hard. So I worked yesterday on the old Cummins truck. There she is. There she blows. Let me get this camera turned around, show you what we did. Again, with the we. Yeah, you did. Together. Today is Monday. Supposed to leave on Thursday for Florida. And that's not gonna happen. Arranged some work with the customer that bought the 41. So I'm actually gonna shorten the 41. Take like 9 feet out of the frame. So I think it'll work. I'm pretty excited. Thought about it all night last night, because, well, you know, if you're a car guy, that's what you do. You work on something all day and then you lay in bed and think, how am I gonna do this? Should I order another intercooler? Should I do away with the intercooler? You look up a whole bunch of videos on YouTube and you try and decide what you're gonna do. And what I've decided that I'm gonna do is stuff it in the back. And that sounds dirty, but not exactly what I mean. So, intercooler to the back. I spoke earlier about the intercooler. There's absolutely no room for an intercooler. It would literally be sticking through the headlights. So, relocated the intercooler. Boom. You're probably thinking, yeah, that looks stupid. But by the time I put 2 electric fans on it, it's a flatbed truck, so it will have plenty of room to draw air. And so that's 2-inch square tubing welded to the frame, same as I did on the running boards. And then drilled through the factory mounts. Again, factory. Oh, why this won't focus? It's being a pain. And I drilled the frame here and used the factory bung right there. So it is mounted on all the factory rubber mounts, just in a different location.